4.
Oh! What the?
You see my ball, man?
Yeah, I went over there.
Okay, thanks, man. It actually doesn't happen to me very often. I'm actually like a 5 handicap, so, yeah.
Allegedly. Welcome to another episode of Allegedly Podcast. I'm Lucas.
I'm Josh.
And today, we're going to be doing something a little different. Josh came to me with an idea. He said, why don't we do a golf episode? We'll talk a little bit about golf, and we'll go out, do it, and come back and talk about our experience. Before we decided to do this, it looked like it wasn't going to be a good day out for golf. But Ohio weather likes to be different. And so it was a nice day, but Josh scheduled us at a golf simulator, which neither one of us have gone to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So this will be fun. But we'll definitely do an actual go out and go golfing.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
we're gonna do this. So
And not only have we not gone to this place, I don't think either of us have hit in a simulator before.
No,
so
never.
It'll be kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, no. The place we're going. What's the place we're going to? It's
X-Golf.
X-Golf in It's in Perrysburg. Yeah,
Yeah,
Perrysburg, Ohio. Yeah. So we're gonna go there. Not sponsored, but just throwing it out there. That's where we're gonna go. But yeah, I'm excited. Josh is already in his golf outfit.
Heck yeah.
I will be changing into mine before we leave to go. But
Don't make me look bad.
Dude, I have so much golfing stuff.
I
just fun stuff, because that's what I tell people to get me for like my birthday and stuff, because it's just easy.
Speaking of.
Oh boy.
Got you a little present for having me on, buddy.
Okay. I'm excited. What is it? What's this? Oh yeah. Let's go.
For anybody that doesn't know, resident Bigfoot over here.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. It's like that shirt you got me too. I was gonna say, you got Bigfoot. You probably can't.
Whenever
if you're listening,
see Bigfoot,
yeah.
Man.
If you're listening and watching, you probably can't really see even if you're watching. But it's a shirt with a Bigfoot carrying golf clubs, carrying a golf club.
Just doing Bigfoot things, man.
Yeah, wearing sunglasses. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm excited now. It's funny. I saw a deal on like a Bigfoot. I'll have to show you, but. I
kept a tag just in case.
Yeah, no. XL is perfect. Right. I love it.
I think it's got a sticker on it.
Yeah. Does it?
I've never heard of that brand before.
No. Yeah, me either. I was going to say, I've been kind of being hit with... It
seems like a nice shirt.
Oh, yeah, no. You know? I've been hit with Facebook ads with a lot of different golf apparel like this. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Season, yeah, no. Heck yeah. But... Sweet. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna wear a different one today because I have it, but I appreciate it. That just adds to my arsenal of awesome golf shirts to wear. But yeah. So basically, we're starting off the episode just us explaining what we're gonna do. So we're gonna head over to the golf simulator. We're gonna get some clips with the camera. We'll put that between.
If they hopefully they let us.
Yeah, I don't see why not. But we'll hopefully get a couple clips of us playing and. Then hopefully we'll put that between this and go the rest of the episode. So stay tuned. You're gonna see some golfing in the simulator.
Yeah.
And we're back. It's a couple hours later, and we went to the simulator and we played at Pebble Beach. Played 18 holes.
Hard, dude.
Golf is a hard sport. We found that out. Not that we didn't already know that just to begin with.
That was a little rough.
It
was harder than I was expecting in the simulator.
Yeah. No, the biggest thing is just the learning curve of how much power you can put on stuff, how much you can't. The biggest thing I know I had a problem with, it was the putting. The putting, it felt like you put just the right amount, the ball would go, and it might be on that right line, but it would just immediately stop.
There's no other time have we played that the ball just stops immediately like that. You had to almost, like, if you were playing normal golf, that's just like you barely tapped it. Yeah,
and it's one of those things where obviously the elements come in, but I would say the simulator, it's fun. It's more
for a ton of fun.
If I would recommend doing it if there's bad weather. or winter, and you want to stay fresh for golf season, or just play around with clubs and get used to them, I'd recommend the simulator. The simulator was fun. I think it's definitely more fun if you want a more, I guess, realistic and or judging, more of a, I guess a why am I thinking of the golfing place with the big targets, the one that's down Top Golf. Yeah. Like if you want a more natural feeling environment, like Top Golf's gonna be it. If you want
more fun games to play and stuff, I feel like this was definitely like, you can play a bunch of different courses and stuff like that, but at no time did I really feel like, I'm in the middle of California playing Pebble Beach right now.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. Mm-hmm. It definitely felt just like a video game. Like
it definitely is.
It wasn't crazy immersive. Now, the X Golf was super cool.
Yeah.
The interior was awesome. The vibes were there.
Yeah.
The music was playing. The bartender was super fun. She made it a really cool experience. We were the only people there.
Yeah. It was, like we said in the first part, we would have probably gone and played real golf.
Yeah.
But Ohio weather, and we wanted to plan ahead, and so we decided to go with the simulated golf, which, again, we had never played, and now we've played it, and it's fun.
When you don't have any other options, I feel like I'd do it. Or I feel like I wouldn't go to play a course. She was showing us you can essentially go there for a driving range session.
Yeah.
I feel like I would get so much more out of a driving range session there versus a normal driving range, because it'll show you exactly what your carry distance is, what your spin rate is. It'd show you your like how high you're hitting it and stuff like that. It'll show you so many different statistics that I feel like are more relevant than just going and playing a course.
Absolutely. I was going to say at one point we were in there, so I got fitted for clubs through a company that they had a fitting place out of Chicago, and I went there, and the simulator there was I would say, if not exactly the same, very similar to the one we played in, where I tested out clubs, and basically the guy adjusted the clubs. So I would say if you're one of those people who's got either fitted clubs or you want to try to figure out what you're doing wrong or something like that, like a simulator's good. Like it at least will give you an idea.
I feel like of what distancing wise, like in order to figure out, so like my struggle is if I go to just a normal driving range, I can't exactly pinpoint like from my 5-iron to my 6-iron, this is the gap that I have, versus there will be able to tell me exactly like, oh, you are hitting 15 yards separate. So this, if you have a 185 shot or something like that, knowing exactly what to hit because you've gone to the simulator might be kind of beneficial there.
Oh yeah.
But there's highs and lows to it. It was a cool environment. They had a ton of beers on tap and stuff. Yeah. I feel like it was a place to go hang out. Yeah. Not necessarily go and take yourself too serious.
Yeah. That's definitely. I agree with that. The golfing aspect, just nothing will ever beat going out and actually playing on a golf course, because obviously the wind, the grass, just everything that kind of makes it a little more difficult or just changes.
One thing that I just feel like I missed out on today, versus like going from a simulator versus normal golf, is when you're putting and hearing the ball drop in the hole.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's just something that I missed out on today. Now granted, we didn't make a single putt.
No, in
the simulator.
Yeah. The simulator they had there,
it was tough.
Yeah, you can put a range of where it's a gimme. Ours was 7.5 feet. The closest I got 0.4 away. You got 0.9. But again, the ball's just
5 really makes a difference.
Hey, I can just say I got closer. But it was, I felt like a lot of my chips I think would have been perfect, and a lot of my chips went over the green. Or
what do you think you hit the best today of your clubs?
I would have to say my driver felt good. My driver has been feeling good.
Yep.
I felt like I was figuring, I wasn't hitting for distance, but I was hitting relatively straight when I wasn't cocking my driver all the way back. Like if I go all the way back, obviously I'm probably gonna
There's more room for error.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in on it and it's gonna go right, but it's gonna go a little bit farther. But if I just come back and then just go straight, it's
almost a little bit more than an old man swing, where the old men do like they don't come above their hip, versus like versus a pro is coming all the way over their shoulder. I feel like you get a good halfway distance in between there. You're pretty good.
Yeah, no, I felt like I hit that good. I felt like my my wedges were good. My distance,
the same thing. I like the wedges there.
The distance just it didn't. Some of my distances with them and the amount of power to put in them, that was also what was frustrating. Because like I said, the pitching wedges, a couple times I was putting the ball from one side of the green to the other, and it was just
blow up hole.
There was like there was like a couple in a row where like I was like this, like a couple feet away from the green, and I was in the sand trap, and I just whack it out of the sand trap, and then I put it on the other side of the green, and I'm just like,
it's
going
tough
back
to
and forth.
judge how hard to hit it so that it registers in the sim, versus like I need it to go hard enough so that it registers, versus not too hard that I'm just like spraying this thing to the opposite side of the green.
Because the other thing that the simulator did is like if you're in the rough, it'll register 90% power.
Yep.
And in the sand trap, it was like 50%. Like that was the other thing too. You didn't really know how to gauge it, because it's like I'm gonna try to hit this.
And like she tried to explain it a little bit, but I feel like for our first time, it was a little bit difficult. It was a lot to take in.
It was. Really was. You definitely have to feel it out, and I felt like by the end, like if we would have started over, I wouldn't have finished above 100. I finished at 111, which obviously not good. The course.
Now, granted, you're playing Pebble Beach.
Yeah, still playing, but I feel like I could set myself up better than what I did. I know a lot of my drives go right, but a lot of them are good.
I feel like our first like 3 holes probably.
Yeah,
screwed us.
Yeah, we were with each other at the beginning, and then I just, like I said, kept hitting from one side of the green to the other. But simulator was fun. Definitely, we got to go real golfing and make ourselves feel better, because I know playing real golf, I definitely could hit under 100, obviously.
100%. I feel like we're consistent. Like, I shoot consistently high 80s, low 90s now.
Yeah.
Which is leaps and bounds better than... Like, we've been playing golf together for a long time now.
Yeah, we have.
And I feel like when we first started, we were just going out there to just screw around.
Yeah. I still kind of do.
Well, no, it's tough to not take yourself too serious, but also, like, I'm at the point where I'm trying to improve.
Yeah, same.
But I feel like we're leaps and bounds better than we were.
Oh yeah, I
even a year ago.
Yeah, I know you're. I was gonna say I'll be the first one to admit you're definitely better than I am. Obviously with my new clubs, I'm trying to get better. And I feel like I have my.
Oh, you can already tell it.
Yeah. My frustration comes with when I hit the ball bad, and I said this at the simulator too. Like when I go out and play golf usually by myself now, because when I'm in Wisconsin, there's a golf club, I go there. If I hit a bad ball, I just take one out of my pocket, drop it, do it again, and usually I can hit that one better. But I don't know. For me, going out and going golfing by myself, I don't keep score. I'm out there. I told this to someone when I went golfing. They're like, "What do you shoot?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I go out and." Because I'm just trying to get better. Because the only time I kind of keep score is when I'm like trying to be competitive, which isn't always. I was going to say I was being semi-competitive when we went for your bachelor party, and it wasn't the greatest day ever.
But that was also like I feel like in scrambles is different because you have other people to rely on. You're still playing competitive, so you're aware of what you're shooting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'd say for me, it's probably a 50-50 shot of whether I'm actually keeping score that day or not.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It depends on what course I'm playing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to name drop, but there's a course around here that I just won't play anymore.
Yeah, we talked about it.
25. Okay, here's a question for you. And this has been burning in my mind, and we'll see what other people have to say. So I'm not going to name drop the course. It's $25 for 18 in a cart. So you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
The course is awful. It is not well maintained. You know what I'm talking about. So
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's not well maintained. You get what you pay for. Yeah. But when I go in there, so there was one time I go in and I'm waiting for like 5 minutes at this register for somebody to just come and let me pay for my round and stuff like that. I already have my tee time booked online and stuff like that. The girl finally gets there, and she turns around the little iPad, and it has like a tip option and stuff like that. Am I obligated to tip this person for turning around? I feel like such an awful person if I don't. But it's also like, I've had awful experiences at this course.
Yeah.
Am I a terrible person for not tipping?
I don't think so. You
tip the beer girl.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there are times.
If there was an option to tip the greenskeeper.
Yeah. No, here's my other thing too, but I'll relate it to that. It's like when you order a to-go order from, like, I would say, like B-Dubs or like Domino's. Like, I like carrying out Domino's because it's like, it's just down the street.
You don't have the delivery fee.
Yeah,
you don't have to tip.
Yeah, and they have some good like carry out deals. So I don't feel obligated to tip. So it's one of those things where it's like, unless she's like, "Oh, you paid for 9? Well, here's an extra 9. Can I get a tip?" Like, it sucks. It sucks, but to be genuine, or at least me, I don't feel obligated to tip.
We'll see what your followers think, because like it's been eating away at me, because like I don't want to tip this person for a crappy course. Yeah. Where most of the time it's. And you've played there. The pace of play is extremely slow.
It is. It's
the greens are bad. They're most of the time they have those aeration holes and stuff. Yeah. They still have the sand on them from what they fill with it. There's what hole is that? You know, the long dead straight par 4 right before you get to that really short par 3 going the opposite way.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
but
is it the one with the pond on the right? Is that
no?
Yeah. That's
the back 9.
That's the front, because it's the first one goes wide open. Then you go to you go to 2. Yeah, that's 3.
So you go 3.
4 is
then
4 is the one that hits
par 3.
4 is 4. Yep, 4 is the par 3. Okay, I'm thinking of the back. Okay.
I want to say it's number 6 at this course.
Is it the wide open one between the like pond here and the big pond here with the houses?
No, that's the back.
Is it?
But regardless,
either way,
it's essentially just mud.
Yeah.
The entire fairway.
Yeah.
So it's you get what you pay for. It's $25.
And
we're not good golfers by any means, but I'm not trying to be like a golf snob about it.
Yeah.
But like, come on.
Yeah, no. And obviously there was a cheap course that me and Noah used to play all the time.
Rip.
And yeah, no. And it again wasn't the greatest course, but I feel like they maintained it well enough
that you got your money's worth.
Yeah, you got your money's worth, and it was pretty cheap. But there are plenty. I don't know how many courses.
Would call it hillbilly golf.
Yeah, there's not that many courses like that anymore around here. A lot of them are gone, or some of them update, and then they have to jack their prices up a little bit. I'll name drop Napoleon Golf Course. They're a 9-hole course, but it's still it's been relatively the same quality every time I've gone there from when I was younger to now. Like
I've played there a couple times with you now. It's pretty good. They maintain it pretty well. And I can't remember what we pay to play there.
It's not a ton, but it's still pretty good. I know in Bowling Green there's the Country Club. There's Stone Ridge.
Stone Ridge is quite a bit to play. It's quite a bit for us.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Other people outside of Ohio might be paying more. What we're paying double.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'll name drop the course. I went and Hiawatha Golf Club up in Tomo, Wisconsin. I've played there a couple times now. Not a bad course. It kind of gives me Napoleon vibes, kind of gives me just that course that's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it's pretty well kept, excluding maybe one or two things. But other than that,
it's those people that maintaining the course because they love golf versus like I feel like the course that we were talking about previously is
the location. And
it's come live on a golf course. Yeah. This is a premium golf course, and it's like, well, no, you're just selling real estate and trying to pretend that this is a premium golf course.
Yeah, it's fair. It's not great, but it's nice when you're first learning golf. Kind of go there, cut your teeth, and get your stuff figured out. But
is there a par 3 course anywhere near here?
Par 3.
That's what I grew up playing. There was a par 3 course. It was a 9-hole. Nope. Every hole was a par 3, It was a great place to learn as like a little 10-year-old kid because you can't smack it too far.
Yeah, no, I have never heard of that actually. So no, that's as far as I know, I don't know of anyone around here.
Par 3 course.
Par 3 course.
Let's buy some real estate. What would you name a golf course if you had to?
Oh, jeez.
Oh Lord.
I don't know, because I feel like a lot of golf courses, they just get named for, like I don't know, something about the region or something like that. So like
Crosswinds up in Perrysburg, because it's flat and there's so much wind.
Yeah. Geez, that's a good one.
That'd be tough.
It is definitely tough. You got to think of good, what was it?
Location.
I'd be like, no, here... Chipping traps.
Ooh.
Chipping trap. Just have sand traps everywhere. Or let me think of this. Some with water. I'd do something if it's like I was gonna say the one thing I will say, I did just play another course in Wisconsin. I won't talk bad about it because it was a nice course, but they had too many ponds, too many waters, and I hit it into the water. I need room. I need open spaces. That's why I like Crosswinds up in Perrysburg. Due to the fact that it's open. They have there's like a stream. There's 1 or 2 ponds. Like it's not.
I want to say there's only 2.
There's that one, and then there's that one like creek you got to hit over. Oh, and then there's that one in the back. That one in the back. Yeah, that dry creek. But then that other one in the
par 3.
The one in the back too.
Yep.
But I don't know.
There was a guy, I played there 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I was on that par 3 in the back.
Yeah.
And there was a guy, so they're following that par 3. There's a long par 4. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There was a dude walking, no bag, carrying all his clubs, barefoot. And he was playing from the black tees. And he was smoking this thing. And at first I didn't realize he was playing from the far tees. I'm like, that's the first time I've ever seen somebody just like casually not like carrying a bag or anything. The course superintendent drives his golf cart out and stuff. I'm like, oh, he's about to kick him off the course or something like that. They just start talking like old friends. The guy picks him up, carries him to his ball and stuff like that. I'm like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen somebody barefoot on a course, not have a bag. Dude was piping his drives.
Maybe that's the thing we don't know. We got to be barefoot and not.
I would love to play barefoot.
Barefoot, cool. No bags. It's just like you get 3 clubs. You get your putter, you get an iron, you get a driver. That's it.
That's honestly not a bad idea.
That would be crazy. I'm not walking.
We're gonna branch into the YouTube golf space and start doing the 3 club challenge or something.
Dude, that sounds
That'd be
awful.
Hard.
It would be hard. I don't know if I could. Hard. No, it would be even harder. You get 1 ball. That's it. You don't get any more. We're done.
There has to be no water.
See who survives the longest. That would be even funnier.
So here's another thing, and we talked about this on the drive to X Golf. Because professionals have people all around them watching them can find their ball every single time. If we only get 1 ball or something like. I don't take a stroke off if I can't find my ball.
Yeah.
Because in any other scenario, they're being rewarded for their mishits because they have people finding their ball every single time. Why am I being punished because I suck and they suck just as much?
Yeah.
Now, granted, not as often.
Yeah.
But I don't take a stroke off anymore.
Yeah, no. I'm
not going to do that.
Yeah, no, I feel that too.
I just lost $2 in a golf ball, and now I'm being punished even more.
Yeah, no. Again, when it comes down to playing by yourself or even with friends, because that's the thing. When I play with people, I remember when I first played with Noah, and he was just like, "We only get 1 mulligan per 9." I'm like, "Whatever." I'm like, dude, I'll let you have a mulligan anytime. I don't care. I'm like, unless we're playing like a scramble, I'm like. Where it's like we're competitively playing, I'm like, I'm not gonna.
No,
I'm not taking the rule. Like I said, if I hit a bad shot with a ball, I look at that ball and I'm like, I can do better than that. I just pull a ball out of my pocket, drop it, and I hit again.
I feel like it's the mark of a average golfer that you carry an extra golf ball in your pocket.
Oh yeah, no, always extra golf ball, always an extra tee. I was to say in my pocket, I got golf ball, tee,
there you go,
and ball marker and divot.
Okay.
Divot fixer.
I don't have a divot fixer.
I got one from a course I played at for free. So.
I keep my tee behind my ear, and I usually use my tee and stuff like that. I need to get a divot fixer.
Gotta get one of those fancy ones where it has the ball marker attached to it.
Yeah.
But
that also brings us into the one thing that we had talked about of it kind of sparked this of what should be illegal on a golf course. And I think the number one thing that I had thought about was people who don't fix their divots.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, here's my thing. I can probably count on the time, one hand, how many times I've left a divot somewhere.
Like a heavy divot, like on the green?
On the green, probably, maybe 5 times. I would at least say 4 times, but like, I'm not good at hitting the green.
It's almost like you want to keep it in there because it's like, yeah. That's proof that I actually hit the green.
Or at least, because that's the thing. Most of the time, I'm like, I look at the green and I'm just like, I'm going to smoke this ball. And I hope, if there's nothing behind it, I'm like, I'm either hoping it's going to land in front of it and bounce on, or I'm going to hit it over it. I've made the mistake of, there was, when I was playing up in Wisconsin at Hiawatha, there was this one green. It's like there's a little bit of fairway and then the green's right there and there's a little creek right here. Oh, I wasn't too far from like the pond creek, but I'm just like, I'm getting over it.
Yep.
And I took a club.
You almost club up because of
that. I did. I clubbed up and I hit the ball and the ball is like going towards the green. I'm like, oh, nice. There's a little hill behind the green.
Yeah.
It goes over that hill and there's another tee box over there. I'm like, I hit it and I see it going and I'm like, oh, well, I got it over, but it went over the green. But it's whatever. A lot of times I club up because I rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes sometimes.
So we had gotten on the topic based off of, now at the time of recording, the Scotty Scheffler arrest thing is still fresh in everybody's mind now. Whether, I think he has his arraignment 2 weeks from now to determine if he's actually, like, what is going on. Have you seen the video of that?
I heard about that it came out, but I didn't actually see it.
It's so over the top and stuff like that at Valhalla in Kentucky, and I was watching this all weekend and stuff.
Yeah.
But we had gotten into the topic of, now, he got arrested for who knows what, and but it got us into the topic of things that should be illegal on the golf course.
Interesting.
What do you got?
Illegal on the golf course.
Things that just like, what's the Parks and Rec? Believe it or not, straight to jail.
Straight to
jail. You miss your dentist appointment? Jail. Believe it or not, jail.
So you already said divots.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix their divots.
That's fair. Again, I don't hit the green very often, so I don't have that problem. But I do fix my divots when they're there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Not putting when you really, really get under a ball, but you mostly just get under dirt, not picking up the grass and trying to put it back. Like, fair. I understand that you've ripped. Like, I've seen it really bad where just big chunk of grass gone. Pick it up, put it back. Like, it doesn't have to be.
That's the polite thing to do. The greenskeeper will thank you for that.
Exactly. That's one of the things. I haven't
not yelling for.
And that's the thing. Even if the ball's heading towards someone, I know it's not going to hit them. I'm still going to yell because I'd rather them be aware.
You got to give them a heads up. So there was one thing that I legitimately like go to jail for. So same crappy course. There was a foursome in front of me. I'm playing by myself. There's nobody in front of them and they will not let me play through. I have received no signal. They're taking at least 10 minutes on every freaking green because they're lining up their putts. So at one point they're in the middle of the fairway. I'm like, screw it, I'm going to hit into them. Every single hole after that, they would take the flag out and leave it out. So I have no idea where I'm shooting. They would deliberately do it and just leave it on the ground in the middle of the green, not even throw it on the side. So like if my ball hits it in the middle of the green,
stopping.
So I'm like, you guys you should go straight to jail. I was fair. So pissed, dude.
That's fair. And that people playing slow sucks. If they're not good, I understand. Like I can relate with that.
When they're taking it too serious.
Yeah, me and my friend Steven we went golfing in Myrtle Beach, and we went to one golf club and we played with like you get assigned random people.
Yeah.
We played with an old dude and it was a lot of fun. Then we go to the next one, we get paired up with father son and we're playing with them. They're pretty cool. And then this group in front of us, like they end up just taking forever. And my buddy Steven, he was in a sand trap like midway down the fairway and the green's over there. Yeah. And he's like, screw it, I'm gonna hit. And he hits and one of those times hits a shot of a lifetime, lands it on the green. And
while the other people are still there.
Yeah, they're still there. And we end up like talking to them, and it's like, doesn't, like, they weren't mad, but it seemed like they were just belligerent and they were doing dumb stuff. Ended up, so the father and son ended up leaving because they were taking too long and they had other stuff going on. Yeah. I think we played 1 or 2 more holes, and then we were just like, these guys are taking too damn long, so we left.
And that just ruins the day.
It does. It really does. And when you pay for it, you really hesitate on being like, I want to quit.
Well, and especially in Myrtle Beach, where I'm assuming it was a nice course.
Oh, yeah. No, we got to play on some really 2 nice courses. And at that time, I wasn't as good a golfer as I am now. Yeah. So it was an honor just to play on those, and it was a lot of fun.
Because it's not something that we get to experience around here a lot. It's different conditions. You're on vacation. You're just like, this is going to be a chance to play somewhere where I haven't got to play before. Yeah. And it kind of ruins your round.
Oh, yeah, it definitely.
It ruins your day.
It does, because you're like, you just wanted to play it out. And like, at some points when you're playing bad, you do want to finish playing the round that you paid for, even if you're doing bad.
Does that impact you when you're waiting that much? It screws me up a lot.
I think it definitely, because if you're playing and there's no one in front of you, and you can kind of just go, you got a rhythm, and when people slow down, then you're just sitting in the tee box, you're stretching, you're just like, your whole rhythms. But
like, if I have to wait 10 minutes on every tee box because they're taking forever and stuff like that, you're almost just like, you have too much time to think about, okay, I can do this with my shot, I can do this with my shot, versus, and then it comes, you're like, man, if I would have just gone when I was ready. Yeah. And I thought about it too much.
Yeah. To be fair, so basically what we're saying is, if you're playing golf and there's a big group of you and there's a single guy or 2 people behind you, like, let them play through. Like, and if you're not playing good that day, let them play through. I know it's going to throw off your rhythm, but you're going to feel better because those guys are going to take off because they know you're not in front of them, and they'll be out of your hair before you know it.
There's been a time when I was in a group of 3, and we let one group play through, and by the time we let them play through, there was another group that was on their tail. We let 2 groups play through because we're not like
rushing. Yeah,
we're not conscious of the fact that, like, oh, well, I'm too good to let people play through and stuff like that. It's like, no, they're playing faster. It doesn't matter even if they're better. If they're worse than you, but they're still playing quick, just let them play through.
Exactly. No.
That's a good one. Not letting groups play through.
Yeah,
that's a really good one.
No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, I think we've talked about golf enough, but we will be playing real golf sometime. We'll come back and talk more about it. But before we end the podcast, let's get some question jar going. You want it?
Sure.
There we go. Let's see if we get a name out of this.
I hope I get my question. How funny would that be?
That would be ironic.
This doesn't have a name on it.
Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say that's either one. Probably one of the ones I put in there.
Oh man, this is kind of dark. What would be your ideal last meal?
Okay.
2 drinks, 1 entree, 3 sides, 1 appetizer, 1 appetizer, 2 desserts.
Yeah. I wrote this because.
Oh, this is yours?
If it doesn't have a name on it, it's one of the ones I've thought of because I just think of random stuff. That's fair. But I like watching some. There's a couple of YouTube channels that do like serial killers' last meals, and so it's just one of those things where I'm like, watch that stuff. It freaks me out. It's crazy. Like
Stacy watches that stuff all the time.
Because some people will go. Some of those psychopaths will request simple stuff.
Didn't somebody eat a Bible?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I heard one where a dude ordered a Bible and ate it.
Well, there's one lady who killed a bunch of people. Like, she only ordered 1 cup of black coffee. That was it.
That's so weird.
So
we're gonna assume we're not in prison, and this is just our last meal.
Yeah, just like, you're gonna die. Here, what do you want? Here, let me read that. I was gonna say here.
There's a lot of parts of it.
Yeah,
that I gotta think about. So my 2 drinks.
Let's start on drinks here.
I would say I gotta have a Mountain Dew.
That'd
be, and not a Baja, just a normal Mountain Dew.
Normal Mountain Dew.
Probably just because of the significance of it, I'd have the Schoonover whiskey.
Schoonover whiskey.
The Schoonover bourbon. Yeah.
I'd be pretty simple with mine. I would have a glass of milk. Dude, I love milk. That's my thing. A glass of milk and probably some like flavored carbonated water you can get at like Kroger for like 70 cents.
This is your last meal, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, I'm not really a soda person.
Why are you cheaping out on your last meal?
Because I like carbonated flavored water. Like that's just it's just something I like.
It's your last meal.
Man. I need something carbonated, and I don't really need a soda, but I would do that. Starter, so appetizer. I'd probably go with my easiest one. I'd go with fried pickles. Fried pickles is my starter.
That's actually really good. Yeah. That's a total opposite of where I went. You're going like legit something that you order. I'm going an opposite direction here. Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Would you consider that an appetizer?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Okay. It's not something you have to order.
Yeah, it's not.
Now, granted, lately when you go to Texas Roadhouse, you have to ask for it. I don't like that.
Yeah.
What happened to the peanuts too? That's for a separate episode.
Yeah, that's separate. Your one entree, and because I remember I wrote this one entree, 3 sides, because like that's a meal right there. Mine's again easy. I would have to go with a steak, probably a T-bone steak, just big medium rare steak with I would love a side of cornbread, mac and cheese, and let's go tater tots. I love tater tots.
Okay, so we are almost exactly the same. I'm gonna go New York strip.
Okay.
Medium. Mm-hmm. Give me steak fries that have been sitting in the juices of the steak.
Oh yeah, soggy.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Depends on the mac and cheese though. I'm very picky about mac and cheese.
Yeah, I feel here. Would you elbow or shell?
Elbow.
I would go shell.
My grandma makes mac and cheese casserole with the crust crumble on top or whatever.
Yeah,
do that. I got one more.
So you got your potatoes, you got your mac and cheese,
is
you got your steak.
Is a salad aside?
Yeah, salad's aside.
It's like
you would have a salad as your final side?
A salad with a ton of ranch, dude.
Okay, that's fair.
We're in Ohio.
That's a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
And finally, 2 desserts. This would be...
I like how we get 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't just have one.
That's fair.
Mine would be definitely like a freshly baked big chocolate chip cookie.
Okay.
And...
All right. That's pretty good.
I know. And I don't know if I want to go ice cream or if I want to go pie or cheesecake. I don't know. You know what? We'll be American. We'll get a big chocolate chip cookie and we'll have a like apple crisp. Apple crisp. Okay. So it's not just apple pie, it's apple crisp.
Okay.
So
I like that. I would have to go peanut butter pie.
Okay, that's fair.
And then this might be also a little bit redundant, but peanut butter fudge.
Peanut butter. Ooh, okay. Doubling down on the peanut butter. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like peanut butter, man. And my great grandma used to make the best peanut butter fudge. And we've tried to recreate it. It's not the same, but yeah, those are my go-to. I'll double down on the peanut butter.
Hell yeah. Okay.
You can't have too much peanut butter.
No, that's fair. It's fair. You can't have enough peanut butter. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you've been here this long, I hope you enjoyed. Hit like, subscribe to our YouTube and our Facebook and Twitter. Josh, thanks. Yeah, I hope you had fun at the simulator. I had fun.
It was a ton of fun.
And we'll have to go golfing soon. Yep. We'll catch you on the next episode. See you.
Thanks, guys.